Alright, good evening everyone. My name is Scar Navarro. I am the Drama King, where life is drama, drama is life. On Friday, at 87 years old, Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away. If you guys don't know, she was one of the most important judges in the Supreme Court in our times, and she was a woman who was a warrior in and out of the court. She went through so many battles in her life, but she kept on going. Her legacy and her impact has all made us learn to never give up and never surrender. Her presence will always be forever immortal. I mean, immortal. Overall, though, when I heard about it, as in when I came home, I honestly was very devastated because one, I would have liked it if she stayed with us for more, but we can't always wish. And there's something that I've learned from Dallas: we always want what we can't have. But it would have been nice if she stayed after once the elections are over. And man, I am like still a bit devastated about the loss, but her legacy and her impact, as I said earlier, will always remain intact. And as usual, the Republicans, aka Republicans, and mostly Senator Mitch McConnell, who he's an evil SOB and just irks me, did something that was so disrespectful, like as usual. And the irony is, like, they were about to that he contradicted what he said in 2017. He said that they won't pick after Trump is elected, and now he's saying, let's make sure we did that before the elections, which is like, how hypocritical are you? And you have no respect towards someone who has fought for women, LGBT, children, people like myself who have disabilities, people who from all walks of life, whether if you're black, brown, blue, or whatever you are, wherever you are, she fought to make sure that we keep on going. And people like Mitch McConnell and Donald Trump have no respect or no sympathy for any, as usual. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I usually don't talk about I usually never talk about it much though, but even though I am independent, I am liberal left. And sorry to tell you guys if you guys don't think I am, but I am Democrat, but I'm independent, so it's complicated. But let's just say I am independent, but I lean towards more Democrat, liberal. And because I was raised in an upbringing where we all have to fight to progress in life, and for me, I'll say this though: I am a proud, independent, liberal, progressive, and hey, we all need to make sure we keep the fight going to make sure RBG's legacy is intact, and then make sure that her impact and her legacy remains in all generations, to make sure that we all keep on going. Even though unfortunately we're gonna end up with a conservative court for a long time until once someone dies, but mostly the conservative. But I'm really but what concerns me more is that we could lose a lot of our rights and the things that we are thankful for, and that we could lose everything. Even people who have disabilities, people who, even the LGBT community, women's rights, and so many are already on the brink. But we still gotta make sure that we keep fighting, because one, we need to show that these false conservatives realize that we're no longer in the 1950s. We're in 2020. We're dealing with a pandemic. We are dealing with a lot at the moment. We're dealing with a country whose moral, financial, and all types of decline is already impacting everyone. And we have a president whose leadership is horrible. We have someone who uses his connections, who rigs elections, and has connections to Russia and is impeached. Still sitting there. But we really need to start taking our part very seriously, because one, elections are coming up on November 3rd. Almost a month, almost like halfway. We're already like about to enter in October, we're almost going to be almost a month from now. We're almost close to the elections, but we really all need to do our part. And I know I'm pausing and here and there, but we really need to make sure we get rid of Trump. But unfortunately, I do see that he will end up there for 4 more years. But God, pray that we're gonna have to keep on fighting even more. We need to get the message across. Because because of the authoritarian rule that he wants to impose, that he's already imposing, it's already destroying the livelihood of people. And unfortunately, there are people who do agree with, who do support, and there's even people in my community, my family, who do support him, unfortunately. But I can only speak for myself and for who I am. But we all gotta make sure we keep fighting, just like RBG did for us. We gotta do it in her memory and in her honor. And please, please vote. Even if you don't agree with Joe Biden, even if you're not a fan of Joe Biden, we really need to make sure we kick 45 out. And we really gotta start thinking. And for those who vote by mail, please vote by mail as soon as possible. And if you are registered to vote, please check your status. I will add more information. Right after the video. I'll probably add the information tomorrow, but I'll make sure never to forget. And also the election guide for those who live in California. And I really do suggest that we really need to put our voices together, both not just in protest, but in educating ourselves, in educating what is going on, learning on what is happening. And it's going to be the tough few days that we're going to be dealing with after RBG's after RBG, who is no longer with us, but she's always with us in spirit. Let's make sure we teach our kids to never surrender, even if we are on the verge to. We really got to keep fighting. We really got to keep on going. And it's a tough battle that we're already battling for a while, for a long time. But if there's no struggle, there's no progress. And let's make sure we follow RBG's legacy and impact. And even if you're not a fan of her, please learn her history and learn her story. And please, let's make sure, please start looking at the voter's guide. Start to know when to vote by mail. Depending on where you live and which state you are, please, let's make sure we keep a proactive voice and we really gotta make sure we pressure those in not doing what they're about to do. I will see if I can add just like I said earlier, add information here and there, but we really gotta keep on fighting. Unfortunately, there's gonna be 45 trolls, but then there's people who are blind and are blind from inside, who don't want to wake up and see what is really going on. But it's all up to us to make sure that we keep on going, keep on fighting, and never give up. So who's with me in this fight? And we really need to vote on November 3rd. And we gotta fight to make sure that we gotta fight to make sure that we take 45 out of the Oval Office, as well as his nefarious family. I know I broke a little. I broke down my speech a little. Broke my speech a little, but please, please do your part. Thank you guys so much. If you have any thoughts, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Please, no attacks here, because if I do hear from someone like that though, I will delete the comment. I know it sucks, but please, let's all do our part. Thank you guys so much, and please make sure that you're safe, wearing a mask. Please learn about the propositions in your state. I will add information for California, but I'll make sure to add them around this week though. But please have a wonderful day. Please take good care of have a wonderful night. Please take good care of yourselves, and please remember, let's keep on fighting. Alright. Take care and love you all, and stay safe. Till the next one.